Hello， 歡迎 Hello and welcome。今日係第12課。Today we will begin our 12th class. Last time we already learned some basic verbs as well as their structures for doing. And today this is the second episode for verbs and verb grammar points. For completing events, here are the structures that you need to learn. For example, we want to know whether someone ate already. 你可以講 You can say 你食咗飯未？你食咗飯未？ Other characters you might be familiar with already, and 咗, the third character, is very important. It is used after verb, before the noun, when you ask or when you say something has been done. However, some verbs, as I said, if they didn't carry any nouns, it's okay, because verbs can stand alone, and some verbs, they cannot carry any nouns. So if you see verb and nouns appear together, then you put 咗 in between, means the event has been done. If you didn't see the noun, you only see the verb, then use 咗 after the verb, and that's it. The last character means not yet. It is used together with 咗 after the noun, usually at the end of the sentence. So the complete structure is, first we say the verb, then we say 咗, followed by the noun, if there are any, and may. To answer that, we don't have yes or no, but we use verb to answer directly. If you ate, 食咗. If you haven't, 未食. 食咗, 未食 are yes and no separately. So in Chinese, we don't use yes or no for negation or affirmation answers, but we use verbs to answer directly. Now we have a table together with our audio. So verb and verb phrases are marked with yellow, the verb, black, the noun. We have a question, and then we will provide you the affirmation, which is yes, and the negation, which is no, as the answers. All of these are very basic phrases that you can use every day. So please pay attention to all of these, especially which character for the noun, which character for the verb. And you need to be able to ask and answer in two different ways. So don't rush, step by step. Okay? Please listen to the audio.食咗早餐未？食咗早餐未？食咗未食？食咗午餐未？食咗午餐未？食咗未食？食咗晚餐未？食咗晚餐未？食咗未食？返咗屋企未？返咗屋企未？返咗未返？上咗車未？上咗車未？上咗未上？入咗錢未？入咗錢未？入咗未入？Apart from the things we learned just now, sometimes we also need to ask if someone has certain experience in their life. And before that, let's learn 有 and 冇. 有 and 冇 are for have, there is, or haven't, there isn't separately. 譬如 for example, 我有時間我有時間時間 time 我有時間 I have time. Instead, if you want to say I haven't time, 我冇時間我冇時間 So, in English, usually I don't have any time. You have to say some and any, but in Chinese languages, you don't have to. Just say have or haven't, then something. To ask a question, do you have time or not? 你有冇時間你有冇時間 So, pay attention. Before to change a sentence into a yes or no question, like, can you do it? Do you like it? Are you Smith? Questions that can be answered by yes or no in English are called yes or no questions. We usually repeat the verb by using in between. For example, 你係唔係香港人? Are you a Hong Kong person or not? But 有冇 these two are very special because 有 and 冇 if you say them together they already mean have or haven't, so you don't have to use between these two. And some people said 有唔有, this is not correct either. Okay, so to answer in short, 有 is yes, have. 冇 is no, haven't. Here is the table for the things around us. Sometimes you need to look for something. So we have the cute picture, the noun, the question, and 2 ways to answer. So please listen to the audio again. Now, after we learned have and haven't, now let's use these 2 characters into our experience, questions and answers. 有冇去過俄羅斯？有冇去過俄羅斯？ This sentence is, have you been to Russia or not? Now, to ask whether someone has certain experience, here is the structure you need to remember. 有冇 means have or haven't, followed by the verb, the action, then followed by our 过, which is the grammar character, then the noun, if there are any. So, to answer that, we say verb 过, then followed by the noun, if any. If no, 冇, verb 过, noun. That's it. So let me give you one example. The question is 有冇去過俄羅斯? Have you been to Russia or not? If you have been there, 去過俄羅斯去過俄羅斯去 is go, 過 is the sign for something that you have experienced. 俄羅斯, the place, is also the noun, carried by the verb. If you haven't been there, 冇去過俄羅斯冇去過俄羅斯 Okay, this is a bit confusing maybe, but you just need to first, as I said, to split the characters if verbs and nouns appear together. Then you put 過 in between for yes answer and 冇 at the beginning, 過 in between for no answer. And the asking is very easy. 有冇 verb, 過 then the noun, if any. So now we have exercises is to use the verb phrase given here to ask whether someone experienced certain experience in life or not. Then we use affirmation and negation to answer. So, audio time.
有冇八達通？有八達通，冇八達通。有冇信用卡？有信用卡，冇信用卡。有冇現金？有現金，冇現金。有冇車？有車，冇車。有冇樓？有樓，冇樓。有冇鎖匙？有鎖匙，冇鎖匙。有冇密碼？有密碼，冇密碼。有冇手機？有手機，冇手機。有冇電腦？有電腦，冇電腦。有冇尿袋？有尿袋，冇尿袋。有冇充電器？有充電器，冇充電器。有冇 iPhone 線？有 iPhone 線，冇 iPhone 線。有冇 PayMe？有 PayMe，冇 PayMe。有冇 WhatsApp？有 WhatsApp，冇 WhatsApp。有冇香港號碼？有香港號碼，冇香港號碼。你有冇食過點心？我食過點心，我冇食過點心。你有冇玩過風帆？我玩過風帆，我冇玩過風帆。你有冇睇過演唱會？我睇過演唱會，我冇睇過演唱會。
好，今日我就分享咁多。That's all for my sharing for today. The grammar points are not tough, but you just need to get used to the verb and noun splitting first. Then you remember the certain grammar characters and put them into the certain positions. Then form the sentences by yourself. And as I said, because we have tables and audios, these are very important exercises. As long as you're familiar and can almost recite all of them, then it won't be a problem for you to understand all the grammar and vocabulary. 好，我哋下次見。See you next time.